Hey there guys, I'm going to do a quick tutorial today on DOTA in general and in particular this hero Medusa.
10 seconds remaining.
I was going to do it with Dro Ranger because the first time I played
5
well I
seconds
used Dro Ranger,
remaining.
but if you go Dro Ranger people often ask you to go mid and that's probably not where you want to be the first time you're playing this game. So the build I use for Medusa, if it's going to load, it rarely does to begin with. I have to give it a minute to load the builds. But basically you want to spam this Mystic Snake to begin with. Oh shit, no you don't. No, you want to get, no, never mind. We're going to go Mystic Snake, then the build does it the other way around. Okay. So you want Ring of Protection, Healing Salve, and Tango. I don't bother with the Magic Stick. Instead I don't think anyone else in our team is probably going to buy a courier because no one's randomed. If someone randoms it means they get extra money and they should really buy the courier. If no one randoms, Medusa can buy the courier, that's not an issue. We're going to go top. You basically have a safe lane and a sort of not safe lane and then a mid. So you have 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom and then a mid. This is called the safe lane because it's shorter basically. So this distance is less than this distance in terms of where the towers are. So I'm going to go for this one. And basically what this Mystic Snake does from you've got 4 abilities here, sorry. This one only unlocks at level 6, the other 3 are always unlocked. So, and this is called your ulti. A lot of people refer to it as your ulti or ultimate. So Mystic Snake can bounce between, as you can see the number of jumps is 3 there at the minute. Can bounce between enemy heroes and does damage, but not only that, takes some of their mana, so it'll bounce between them and then it'll bounce back to you and give you any mana that it managed to take. So yeah, this might not be a full-length video because these games can last an hour, and I don't know if you've ever uploaded a video to YouTube, but an hour-long video at 720p will take probably 3 or 4 hours to upload, so I might just go for the basics and then upload the basics. Okay, so no one else is coming to help me apparently. Oh, okay, there's Life Stealer. Life Stealer tends to jungle early game. That basically means there are these random spawns of creeps, or well, they're not really creeps. These creeps are random spawns of enemies on the green triangles on the map, and he's basically a good hero to take them out with. I'm not showing this very well, but to begin with, you want to not push to their tower, especially when you're against 2 and you're only 1 by yourself. But you want to aim for the last hit. The last hit will give you money. So this guy's really low on health. Gonna get him. Yep, like so. Sorry if there's occasional lag. I'm obviously recording this, so and I probably should have closed my internet browsers and whatnot that are left open in the background at the minute. But never mind. So yeah, we just do this for a little bit. I really don't want to push, like I can't exaggerate that enough in this situation because I'm 1 hero against 2, they will just take us down so fast. Like we want to be close to this tower so we can easily just run back, and they shouldn't really get too close to the tower, I'm hoping. That's interesting. I swear it was a different hero a second ago. So I'm going to send my snake off. He bounces around a little bit, and as you can see he just picked up a load of mana and gave it back to me. So it makes this using this snake ability quite... I can just use it again and again basically because it gives me mana when it comes back. So although it uses mana to get... That's another tip. If you click A and then click on your creeps, you can shoot them if they're low enough health and kill them before the enemy team can. This denies them money. That's quite useful. And also I think if you kill the creep they get slightly less experience for that creep. I'm going to have to retreat a little bit because I pushed a lot further forward than I wanted to. Okay, so I've lost a bit of health, so I've got this thing called a tango. Learn to use your keyboard very quickly. Being able to use your keyboard and knowing what things attached to which key makes things so much quicker in combat. You don't have to bring your mouse down here, then bring it back. So yeah, I'll go with that again. So C is for tango at the minute in its current slot. So each of these has a slot, so if I moved it here it would be V. I normally keep the things I use most in C, V and B because they're easiest for the fun to get to when you've got the rest of your hand at the top doing these. So you can see he's attacking my tower at the minute, it's not a big issue, he's not going to take it down. He'll probably just... will it recover? No, it won't. So basically early game, your main strategy is to not die. Don't worry too much about killing people. There will be some people that are like, oh yeah, let's go, let's gank. Just, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, like this is your first few games, I mean I've played over 200 hours and sometimes I don't feel comfortable doing that depending on what heroes I'm against. Just feel free to say no, just all you have to do is not die. If you don't die, they don't get a gold advantage. Let the more experienced players, there might be enemy heroes at the bottom that are really easy to gank, so they might do that. Like you're not responsible for getting an advantage really. I'm going to try and use my snake. After it bounces once, it does more damage, so it's worth aiming at the creep first and then letting that bounce onto them. I kind of want to get the last hit on this. Yeah, there we go. So I've got enough money now to buy some things. We want gloves of haste first, so these are all the things I can buy. And if you click on a lot of things, you'll see it's made up of other things, and basically if you have all of these things in your inventory, this will automatically appear in replace of them. So you don't have to buy it straight off, you buy one bit at a time. So I'm going to start with gloves of haste because that gives me more attack speed. That's probably the most useful thing early game, I think. So yeah, and then you click on the button next to the courier and he'll just go and pick it up and bring it to you. If you're pushed far enough forward, there's this side shop as well that does quite a few of the early items that you'll need in game, including what I've just bought, but we haven't really pushed far enough forward. I don't really feel comfortable going for that. So just do that again. So I'm just going to get the courier to bring it to me. Slag is really annoying. Amazing how much processing power fraps can take. Right. What's going on? Oh, for God's sake. Did not see that happening. Okay, so that's something you do have to be careful with. The courier can... we're going to take this guy. Yep, we are. The courier can be killed. Don't really want to... No. And I wasn't expecting that at all, really. Unfortunately, Queen of Pain came around behind me, and I wasn't looking at the mini-map, so obviously I didn't see it. And when the courier is killed, it has a 3-minute respawn. So you don't actually lose your items, but my items won't come back until the courier comes back. So you don't really want to let it happen. It also gives them 175 gold each. That's not really something you want to give them, especially early in the game. I was hoping that would hit. Why didn't it hit gyrocopter? Right, these creeps have bugged out by the looks of it. Maybe if I destroy this tree. There we go. Okay. Right, so SS or missing basically means there's an enemy hero isn't where he has been. So obviously if someone's bottom and you're top, they're probably not paying attention to what you're doing, they're trying to pay attention to what they're doing. So if you don't say that one of your heroes at the top has gone missing, they may go and ambush bottom, and yeah, no one really wants that, it's a bit annoying. Run away, run away, run away. Unfortunately this is an online game, so how well you do kind of depends on your team and who you've been paired with. There are a lot of people on this game that either don't know how to play or have absolutely useless internet. Can't get too angry at them because we've all been news once, but the internet issue does sometimes get on my nerves. Like, you know, you've got bad internet, don't bring everyone else down with you. So there I've gone to the side shop to buy the other 2 ingredients for those boots. because I know the other bits in my courier that I get in 30 seconds. No. Try to deny it. There we go. Ah, stone shield, I forgot to activate that. Mana shield, sorry. That can be activated all the time. It doesn't use mana when it's activated, it uses mana when you're taking damage. It's worth keeping activated, in my experience, unless you're really low on mana and you need to use the mana snake or something, or mystic snake, sorry, to get more mana. In general, it's worth using, as far as I can tell. Right, courage back. Get some gloves of haste. So you ping on the map by pressing Alt and then clicking, and if you click on a tower, like so, well, like I did there, it will come with a little shield, and that will hover there for a while so people know that it needs defending, although most people don't really listen. Right, so I've now got boots, and these power treads, you can change what they help. So we're an agility hero and we want agility, so we keep clicking that until we get green, and it will come up with agility under power treads, and that's what we want. Right, farm some more creeps. Medusa becomes incredibly good late game if you've got lots of money, because basically you need items that are going to give you lots and lots of mana, because this is what this mana shield deals with. It tells you there how much damage it takes per mana, and you eventually end up with sort of, even if you've only got like 1,500 health, if you've got 2,000 mana you can take almost over 5,000 damage really. And just because you can't always take down enemies, I've had 4 enemies chasing me and I was taking loads and loads of damage, but they had nothing to stun me with, so I managed to get away simply because I ran into my base before they could kill me. Wasn't paying attention there. As you can see, I lost a lot of mana because my shield was taken off. So these are the towers. Towers will regenerate unless there are creeps present. So you can attack towers by yourself, but it's kind of a late game thing where you've got a lot of attack strength. If you do it early game, you won't be able to actually do any damage because they just regenerate the health that you took from them. So the next thing I'm going to get is this, because actually wait, sell. If you sell quick enough, you don't actually lose any money. I think I can get that from here. Yes, I can. So that now gives me some mana regeneration. That's, as I've explained, mana is the most useful thing for Medusa, as far as I've worked out. Yeah, there we go. So I want to keep upgrading the mana shield at the minute, because that's the thing that's going to give me loads of sort of... Medusa can become the best tank in the game, late game, just because of this mana shield and having lots of mana. So it's really worth upgrading. Pull back a little bit. There we go. As soon as you have the creeps will default onto other creeps before they default onto you. So worth waiting for them.
Unstoppable.
Don't have enough mana at the minute for anything like this. So this is when I'm going to nip back to spawn just to get some mana and health. Well, I don't really need health because I've got my tango and potion, but I need mana. Annoyingly, they fed Queen of Pain, so I think winning this game is out of the question, but you can still have a good time. Who's fed the most? Oh, okay, yeah, we've got someone that has no idea how to play, and these are the people that really annoy me a little bit, because okay, you don't know how to play, but you don't have to just run in and die the whole time, and this is what I'm trying to make this video to emphasise in a way. Like, the most help you can be to your team if you're new to the game is just keep yourself out of danger's way. If like loads of them show up, or and even one hero shows up and you're by yourself, run. Like, there's no point putting yourself in harm's way for the attempt of one kill, because they might just be trying to bait you. If there's a couple of heroes there, then a couple of your heroes there, sorry, then yeah, by all means go for it if they're going for it, because you could get an assist even if you die, in which case you will get some money. But if you're just going to feed the enemy team, it makes the rest of your team, one, hate you, and two, they just won't have such a good time. Like they're more likely to leave the game and so on.
Your top tower is under
So
attack.
I'll ask them to defend. I'm actually going to use my ultimate here, just to slow them, and now I'm going to run away because they've stunned me.
Your top tower is under attack.
And no one's listened to me, so yeah, that's going to happen. So I'm now going to run back for more mana because
Your
there's nothing I
top
can do at the
tower
minute.
is under attack.
This is going to be an unfortunate tutorial because I won't be able to show you Medusa's sort of full potential, but I'm running through the basics on how to play the
Your
game.
top tower is under attack.
And then I might do another one that's Medusa specific. But basically you want to go for Link
Your
and Spear
top
is the
tower
next thing.
has fallen.
So the next thing we want to get is a Perseverance. However you pronounce that, that's made of these two rings here, Ring of Health and Void Stone. I think Void Stone is better to get first. In this build he does say to get it early on Ring of Health, but as far as I can tell it's better to get the Void Stone first because that gives you mana regen, and by the point that you're buying it, like now, you've already got mana shield, so you can see that, yeah, I'd rather have the more mana than have more health right now. So okay, there's quite a lot of enemy heroes down there. I'm going to change lane now because everyone's doing so rubbishly. And I've just seen Queen of Pain up top. There she is. Oh, probably shouldn't have pinged that. So to draw, you hold down control and then just draw with your arrow cursor. I'd rather take this because they're just gonna feed Queen of Pain again. That I'm a little bit worried about them doing. I'd rather get some gold of my own and then maybe a couple of kills and then take her on. Where are they? Keep my eye out on the mini-map for any crossers that are going to show up. So there's one mid. Okay, that's Sven. So Sven's kind of a tank on the enemy team, but he does have a stun ability that you've got to be careful of because it's an area of infect stun. It's not a single. It doesn't just work on a single hero. If he hits another hero and you're next to that hero, you will get stunned as well. So you do have to be a little bit careful of it. I can afford the Void Stone now, so I think I'm going to pull back actually. This is the chance I get to show you the secret shop. So you have the standard shop that's here, and then there's one here. Oh, someone's chasing me. And there's also one here. And there are two secret shops here and here. And if you look on what I'm buying here, it's got a little S next to it. So actually if I click on this it should show it. Yeah, these are all the secret shop items. So I want a Void Stone. And basically you can only get them from there. You can't get them from the standard shop. Oh, I think lifesteal might be going down. Oh, can take down Sven. Yes, we can. Tried. Failed, unfortunately. Okay, I'm running away because I just lost Bloodseeker that was with me. So I managed to get a kill there and I managed to get an assist, so it's not too bad, and I didn't die. And like I said, that's what counts. Like, as long as you don't die, you're not actually feeding them anything, even if you can't help for some reason, because someone is definitely going to die. You're better off avoiding death than risk dying yourself, in my experience, because you probably will die yourself if you go in when they're about to die, because there's probably going to be another couple of them running at them, because they obviously want to help that person. So this tower looks like it's needed some help. Oh, it might be alright actually. And someone's teleporting there. So he used a town portal scroll, that's this thing here to do that, and you can buy them from any shop. Except for the secret shops, I think. And you can basically teleport to any structure. So the structures are these towers, and you can teleport to them. There are boots of travel. I'm not going to type in right now because someone will probably ambush me while I'm trying to do it. They'll let you teleport to your creeps as well as buildings, and they're on a sort of recharge basis rather than having to buy a new one each time like you do with the town portal scroll. Okay, so we're pushing this back a bit. a bit annoyed that we're not doing better because Phantom Lance is the most sort of overpowered hero in the game. He's a little bit hard to play at times. He does cry a little luck, but he is the best hero there is. So I'm not sure why we're doing so badly, especially as I think he was bottom. Maybe he doesn't know how to play him. Actually, no, Luna was bottom, wasn't he? Oh, did not see that coming. No, did not see that happening at all. Right, so that's what happens when you get ambushed. And yeah, I don't think there's any way we're going to win this. Looking at the score difference, 15-4. I won 1, but look, Luna 7, Lifestealer 3, and Lifestealer should. I don't think Lifestealer's been jungling for long enough. I think he's come out and tried to gank a little bit too early because I normally play Lifestealer, and this shouldn't really be how he is. And then Bloodseeker's not doing well either. So yeah, I don't think we're going to win, but I think I've gone over the basics to DOTA and the basics on how to play Medusa. So I'm going to stop the video here at 20 minutes, else like I said I won't be able to upload it to YouTube. Please feel free to leave any comments and like the video if you like it. This is only my second YouTube video, so please feel free to comment on anything you'd either like to see or just advice on how to make better videos that would be more useful to people. And yeah, thanks.